Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome back. I'm really happy you're here today. Today's topic is something almost every English learner struggles with. Have you ever started speaking English and suddenly stopped because you couldn't think of the next word? Maybe you said something like, yesterday I went, no. If that sounds familiar, don't worry, you're definitely not alone. Many people think they pause because they don't know enough English, but that's not always true. In fact, many learners know hundreds or even thousands of English words. They understand movies, they read books, and they can answer grammar questions correctly. But when it's time to speak, everything seems to disappear. So, why does this happen? The answer is actually very simple. Your brain is trying to do too many jobs at the same time. Imagine you're driving a car for the very first time. You have to think about the steering wheel, the brake, the mirror, the speed, the traffic, and the road signs. It feels stressful because every action needs your full attention. Now think about someone who has been driving for 10 years. They don't think about every small action anymore. Their body already knows what to do. Speaking English works the same way. When you're still learning, your brain tries to remember grammar rules, vocabulary, pronunciation, sentence order, and even your confidence, all at the same time. That's why you pause. The good news is this: pausing is not a sign that you're bad at English. It's simply a sign that your speaking skill needs more practice. Today, we're going to learn how to reduce those pauses and become a smoother English speaker. Let's begin with the first important idea. Stop trying to speak perfect English. This is probably the biggest mistake English learners make. They want every sentence to be perfect before they say it. For example, someone asks, "What did you do yesterday?" Instead of answering immediately, your brain starts working very hard. Should I say went or have gone? Should I use the past simple? Did I pronounce restaurant correctly? Maybe I should say something else. By the time you're ready, 5 seconds have already passed. Now imagine another learner. They simply smile and say, "I went shopping with my friend. We ate lunch together. It was fun." Was it perfect? Maybe not. Was it natural? Absolutely. Remember this: people don't expect perfect English. They expect communication. If someone understands your message, you've already succeeded. Let's look at another example. Instead of saying, "I apologize for arriving a little later than expected because the traffic was unusually heavy," you can simply say, "Sorry I'm late, the traffic was bad." Both sentences communicate the same idea. The second one is easier, faster, and more natural in everyday conversations. Simple English is powerful English. Think about communication, not grammar. Imagine you meet a tourist in your city. They say, "Where bus station?" Their grammar isn't correct, but do you understand them? Of course you do. Now imagine they stay silent for 30 seconds because they're trying to create the perfect sentence. Which is better? The first one. Communication is always more important than perfection. English is not a grammar competition, it's a tool to connect with people. Whenever you're speaking, ask yourself, can the other person understand me? If the answer is yes, you're doing well. Your brain needs automatic English. Have you ever noticed that you don't think before saying good morning or thank you or see you tomorrow? These expressions come out automatically. That's exactly what we want for more English phrases. Instead of building every sentence from the beginning, learn useful chunks. For example, I think, in my opinion, I'm not sure, but that's a good question. Let me think. I don't remember exactly. These phrases buy you time. Imagine someone asks, "What's your favorite movie?" Instead of freezing, you can immediately say, "That's a good question." Now your brain has 2 or 3 extra seconds to think. Then continue, "I think my favorite movie is..." Professional speakers do this all the time. Even native English speakers use these expressions every day. Don't translate every sentence. This is another reason people pause. They first think in their native language, then they translate into English. This process takes time. Let's imagine your native language is not English. You want to say, I need to buy some vegetables. Instead of speaking immediately, your brain does something like this. Step 1, think in your language. Step 2, translate every word. Step 3, check the grammar. Step 4, speak. That's exhausting. Instead, train yourself to connect English words directly to ideas. When you see an apple, don't think of its name in your language first. Just think apple. Just think. When you feel thirsty, don't think, how do I say this in English? Simply think, I'm thirsty. It feels strange at first, but after enough practice, it becomes natural. Children learn languages this way. They don't translate. They connect words directly with experiences. You can train your brain to do the same. Here's a small exercise. Look around your room. Choose 5 objects. Maybe you see a chair, a window, a computer, a phone, a bottle. Now describe each one using only English. This is my chair. It's comfortable. My phone is black. The window is open. The bottle is almost empty. Don't translate. Just think and speak. At first, your sentences will be simple. That's completely fine. Simple sentences build fluent speakers. Complicated sentences often create hesitation. Accept small mistakes. Here's a question for you. Have you ever stayed silent because you were afraid of making a mistake? Most English learners answer yes, but let's think about something. When a child learns to walk, do they fall? Yes, many times. Do their parents laugh and tell them to stop trying? Of course not. Everyone knows falling is part of learning. Speaking English is exactly the same. Every mistake teaches your brain something new. Every conversation makes you stronger. Every sentence builds confidence. The only real mistake is refusing to speak. Speak every day. Many learners study English for 2 hours every weekend. Then they don't speak again until next Saturday. Imagine going to the gym once a week. Would you become very strong? Probably not. Speaking works best when you practice every day. Even 10 minutes can make a huge difference. Talk to yourself while cooking. Describe your breakfast. Explain what you're doing while cleaning your room. Tell a story while walking. Practice in front of a mirror. Record your voice. The goal isn't perfection, the goal is consistency. Small daily practice beats long weekly practice every single time. Before we finish part 1, today we learned one very important truth. Fluent English is not about knowing the biggest vocabulary. It's not about using difficult grammar. It's not about sounding like a native speaker. Fluency is about keeping your conversation moving. Don't stop every few seconds. Don't chase perfect sentences. Focus on communication. Focus on confidence. Focus on speaking. In the next part, we're going to learn practical techniques that fluent English speakers use every day to keep talking, even when they forget words or don't know exactly what to say. You'll also learn simple speaking habits that can dramatically reduce those uncomfortable pauses. So stay with me, keep smiling, and remember this. Every sentence you speak today is one step closer to becoming a confident English speaker.